Hello and welcome to Fearless DIY Music. My name is Tristan Lass, and today we're going to do an unboxing. I ordered a guitar neck from ToneBomb in Canada. It's a company that makes necks and it makes bodies, replacement necks, replacement bodies. And you can custom order almost anything that you want. And what was appealing to me about ordering from them was the quality of materials, the fact that it's 100% custom, and the fact that you can order it in any kind of finish that you want. You can have it fully finished with, lacquer on it and tint and things like that, or you can get just a rough sanded neck. And to save money, I spent $200 on this neck, but I wanted a lot of custom features on it. So I went ahead and got the rough sanded version, but I did have the frets installed, and it does have custom inlays in it as well. So I thought it would be fun to unbox it. We'll see how it turned out, see if I'm happy with it. And I've got my tools out so that we can spec it out real quick and see if it is worth the $200 that I spent on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the box here. It just arrived, so I didn't really do much prep for this video at all, because, we're just doing a casual unboxing. But I am anxious because I waited, how many weeks did I wait? I waited 14 weeks for this, and for a custom order, that's not too bad. And they were really good about communicating with me throughout the process, so I can't complain too much about the amount of time. All right, let's go ahead and pull the neck out. Excuse me, and get rid of the box, and let's see what we have here. What we should be looking at, and I'll just say this before I do the full reveal, it should be a two-piece maple neck with black block inlays, a CBS headstock. It's basically a Stratocaster neck, or it could go on a Jazzmaster or anything like that. It's a Fender neck, two-piece maple. We're looking for a 9.5 radius on it, and we're looking for the block inlays and the CBS headstock. So, and it should have jumbo frets as well. So let's take a look here. And there it is. And the contours look good. It is definitely just rough sanded. You can feel, this is probably sanded to about a, I don't know, it might just even be just straight off the CNC machines, actually. I don't think this was hit with any sandpaper whatsoever. We still have some wood hanging out here in the vintage tuner sized diameter machine head holes that I had requested. We don't have any sort of insert in here for the truss rod adjustment area, which is fine by me. I did not request that. It is routed for a nut slot, so that's there, ready to go. I've got plenty of nuts. The inlays look really good. The fretboard itself, though, is finished. Like, that is finish sanded. That is ready to go. Feels good under the hand. Very smooth. Fret ends are rough. It does not look like the frets were dressed at all, and I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for them to be fully finished. Just looking up and down the sides, it looks like they are all properly seated, though, in the wood. So that shouldn't be an issue with doing a dress on that and going ahead and getting it leveled. Sure, I'll have to fret level it. Let's check the radius real quick and see if we're at spec. And it is a solid 9.5 all the way up and down. Checking there. Contours look great. Headstock looks great. The shape is there. Like, it just needs the finishing sanding. Like, I would start sanding this probably with 100 grit and just work my way to 400, and it won't take much. Let's see here. Just eyeballing here. The neck depth is right and looks consistent throughout. I'm going to put my straight edge down and look down at it. If I can pick the straight edge up here, just trim my fingernails. I'm having a difficult time here. Let's get this out of the way. Grab this, put this here, and just take a look. That looks perfect. Let's see how we're looking here against the frets. That looks really good as well. I've got contact on every fret. The most important, of course, are the first and then the 21st frets. Looks really good. Now, the next thing I wanted to check on it, let's just see. I know they haven't leveled the frets. All they did was install them and trim the ends. I am going to have to bevel the frets. The frets are not beveled. Well, let's just take our fret rocker here and see what we've got. Wow. I will say my first impression, just I'm working my way to the 12th fret. I'm at the 12th fret. I detected one fret that's a little bit high so far. One. I've had factory finish necks on this bench that were, every fret was uneven at this point. So let's keep checking. Wow. This is really consistent. A little bit of a high fret there. Let's go ahead and move down to here. Check these upper frets a little bit. And my first impression is is that the fretwork is really good. I mean, that means that the fretboard itself is properly machined, was properly sanded and finished before the frets were installed. The frets are in, they're all flush, and it's not going to require hardly anything to level these frets. I can tell you that right now. It'll take me probably 10 passes and it'll be perfectly level. So, is it worth $200 to get a neck that you're going to have to level the frets, bevel them, I'm going to have to crown and polish, I'm going to have to do all my finish sanding, and then I'm also going to have to determine how I want to finish the neck. You know, am I just going to oil it? Am I going to tint it and then oil it? Because I'm probably just going to oil this neck. I like oiled necks. It's kind of my thing now. I prefer not to have finish on them at all. The shoulder of the neck feels really good going up to the fretboard as well, just in the hand. I'm just feeling that. I might take it down just a little bit, just to make that a little bit rounder. But it came straight off a CNC machine. So if you're looking for a custom neck, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you also don't want to go cheap, I think the ToneBomb would be a good option for you. I look forward to finishing this neck out, and then I'm going to install it on an instrument that I'm going to be doing a bunch of custom work on. So, be looking for that video next, and if you're asking for a recommendation or whether or not this is a quality product, or if ToneBomb is a quality company, I would say go for it. I think this is exactly what I expected out of the box, if not better, because I really didn't expect those frets to be sitting and be as seated as perfectly as they are. Alright, you take care, hit subscribe, leave something in the comments if you've ordered a neck like this before that does require some finishing work once you get it. Let me know how the results went, and we'll see you next time. Take care.